kickoff team is out there, and here we go in this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the first down and more. That's good for first-down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught in the flat by the running back. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So, second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it on a design run. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back, it's Jackson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Moore. And now the defense able to bring him down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB keeper all the way. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to pass, it's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Receiver in motion now. And they pick up the first on the ground.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close. Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. We'll see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Sanchez. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a 1st and 10 play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed in that play. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Eggs out. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jackson. QB to the tight end for a completion. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Ducks move into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. That's good for a first down near the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Lagway. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Our minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sanchez. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. Slides the quick throw. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Using his legs, it's Peoples. As the first down is still going. He stopped and he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they'll get him down that time.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Fights through the tackler.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Exactly on the PAT. It's a two-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's got the first and still going. He's stopping, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Jackson. Grab near the sticks. It's Sutter. Touchdown, Ducks, as they come
can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Have one more play here in the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up. Well, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. And here he goes. Past the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that 1st down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The quarterbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on...
Going for a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. He's past the marker and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense has it. It's still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Looking to throw yet again. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now to try here for the extra point. Up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.